In 1923, the people walked into Ashcroft Mansion in Pennsylvania. Only one walked out and he never spoke again. Don't enter. It was the winter of 1923. Pennsylvania was covered in snow. Thomas Ashcroft built a big mansion on Blackwood Hill. He was rich. He had 12 guests for a New Year's party. The first night was fine. Music, wine, laughter. On the second night, the lights went out at 11:47 p.m. The guests heard footsteps in the hall, but no one was there. Miss Camellia said she saw a woman in white at the top of the stairs. The woman had no face. Mr. Heller laughed. She said it was just the wind. He was wrong. At midnight, the front door locked by itself. The keys were gone. They were trapped. The third night was ours. They heard crying from the walls. James, the young cock, said the mansion was built on old ground, Indian ground, cursed ground. No one listened to him. On the fourth night, they found the library empty. All the books were on the floor. In the middle, someone wrote on the wall with black ink, "Don't look up." But they did. On the ceiling, there were 12 faces painted in shadow. 11 of them were screaming. The 12th face was blank. That same night, James disappeared. They searched every room. He was not in the house. His boots were still by the fire. The fifth night, the woman in the white came down the stairs. She stopped in the front of Mr. Heller. She touched his face. She screamed once. Then he was silent. In the morning, Mr. Heller was gone. His clothes were on the floor, empty. Only 10 people were left now. They tried to break the windows. The glass would not break. It was like stone. They tried to burn a door. The fire went out by itself. The mansion did not want them to leave. On the sixth night, they heard music again, piano music from the ballroom. They walked in together. The piano was playing by itself, and sitting on the piano bench was James. But his eyes were white, all white, no pupils. He looked at them and said one word, 12. Then he stood up and walked through the wall. 7 people ran to the cellar. They thought it was safe. It was not. The cellar door closed. They never came out. Only 3 people were left: Mr. Ashcroft, her sister Annie, and a guest named Walter. On the 7th night, Mr. Ashcroft said she would talk to the house. She walked to the top floor alone. Annie and Walter waited in the kitchen. They heard her scream on time. Then silence. Walter ran upstairs. Mr. Ashcroft was gone, but on the wall, in new blank ink, it said 11. Annie broke down. She said, "We have to jump from the window." They went to the second floor. They opened a window. Below was snow, deep snow. Annie jumped fast. Walter watched her fall. She did not hit the ground. She stopped in mid-air and she looked up at him, smiling with white eyes. Then she vanished. Walter was alone. He ran down the stairs. The front door was open now. Snow was blowing in. He ran outside. He did not stop running for 3 miles. When the police found him, he would not talk. They searched Ashcroft Mansion. It was empty. No bodies, no clothes, no blood. Only 12 places set at the dinner table, and on the head chair was a new name card. It had Walter's name on it. He died in the hospital 3 days later. His last word was 12. Ashcroft Mansion burned down in 1925. Lightning strike. But people who drive past Blackwood Hill at night say they still see 12 lights on the windows, and if you count them, there are always 13. Don't count lights. Thank you watching my video. Please subscribe my channel for new horror story.